there. Welcome to this nice little gentle, easing practice to help us get ready for bed. Of course, this can be done any time of the day where you're just feeling like you just want to nurture yourself a little bit. But this is a practice I like to do to help ease me when I'm feeling a lot of tension built up from the day. So I hope that you enjoy this. For your practice tonight, you're going to want to have a blanket. You want to have at least two rolled towels, or you could even use a stack of piles of towels, just enough to have a little bit of cushion here. But we're going to want 2 of those and 1 block. And if you don't have a block, remember you can take a couple hardback books and bind them together with rubber bands. But you want them maybe about 4 inches in this direction. So we'll set that aside for now. We'll come to a nice seat and go ahead and get comfortable, rock side to side. Rest your hands on your thighs so that your shoulders can really rest down away from your ears. And we'll just take a few breaths here. And as you exhale, just imagine that the day before you is beginning to fade into the background. All the news of the day, all the situations, everything that you've encountered up to this point. Just gently fading into the background with each exhale. Letting that breath slow down. And just allowing the body to settle here into some stillness. And just take mental notes, scanning the body, and just notice what areas you might feel that residual tension from your day. And here we're not judging, but we're just taking that notice. Maybe we're feeling it in our neck and our shoulders, maybe a little bit in our back or our hips, and it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong here. It's just, again, this moment to check in with yourself. We'll just take a couple more breaths here, letting each inhale be smooth, each exhale be complete. You can certainly leave your eyes closed or just gazing softly down, or you can float the eyes open here. It's all up to you. We're just going to inhale, let the arms come out to the sides and sweep up, and exhale, draw the hands to heart center. A little circle of joy here. Just inhale, exhale, draw the hands to your heart. We'll do that one more time. Inhale and exhale, bring it on down. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take the hands and inhale, come out to the side. As you exhale, let that left hand come back behind you and just place the back of your hand on the back of your low back. We're going to place that right hand on the floor right beside us by the hip. Inhale again here and exhale. Just take that ear to the right shoulder. And then gently just nod the head back and forth. Very gently here, nothing super aggressive, just feeling that gentle stretch on the side of your left neck. We'll come to stillness, and as you inhale, righting the head up, arms come back out to the sides, and exhale the right hand, back of the hand to the low back, let the left hand float down to touch the earth. Inhale just to sit up a little taller, and exhale, gently, gently. Left ear comes to left shoulder, and again, just a little nod back and forth. Inhale, head comes up, right arms come out. And as you exhale, we'll bring both hands just behind the hips here, maybe on your blanket if you're sitting on one, and just press in, lifting the heart up, lift the chin up. And then exhale, moving just the chin towards the chest. Take another breath here. And go ahead and exhale, release. We're going to move from here. We're going to come into hero's pose. So what I'm going to suggest is that you take your blanket and you open it up so that you have some cushion underneath your knees. We're going to want to go ahead and grab our block. First, we're just going to get the knees so that they're about hip width distance and place the block between your shins. We're going to tuck our toes here. We're just going to open up the bottoms of the feet. Another place we can gather tension during the day, but quite often we sometimes forget about. We're going to take one of our rolls here, and we're going to place it on just where the shin and ankle meet, and we'll go ahead and we'll sit on back. And we're just going to be here for a couple breaths while we're here, sitting back, letting the bottoms of our feet open. We're going to reach those arms back behind us for an interlace. Reach the knuckles for the floor as you draw your shoulder blades together. Take a big breath in, and once more exhale, chin to chest. Keep the heart lifting here. If it feels good, you can definitely maybe sway the head very gently back and forth. Keep reaching with the knuckles, lifting with the heart. Big breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to release. We're going to lift those hips. You can come up onto the fingertips. We're going to untuck the toes, give them a little wiggle there. And then keeping everything right where it is, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sit back once more. That block should go ahead and now catch that little bit of the bolster here. We're just going to sit in hero's pose, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to inhale the arms out to the side. And as you exhale, draw the right arm across your body and go ahead, hook the left arm right above the elbow of that right arm, left palm facing you. Drawing the shoulder blade away from the spinal column, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and just turn the head out to the right for a moment. Notice the opening in the right shoulder here. Take another breath, and as you exhale, release the arms and gaze back to the center. Inhale, the arms sweep out. Exhale, left arm draws in front, and the right arm comes up underneath to hook behind the right above the elbow. Palm facing you, another inhale. Just make sure you have a nice tall spine, and exhale. Turn the gaze now to the left. Remember, only going as far as is comfortable. This is all about feeling, not forcing. Taking a big breath here. Maybe breathe some space into that place between the shoulder blades. Breath into the back of the heart. Find some expansion there. Take one more inhale, and exhale, go ahead and release. Just let the shoulders roll a couple times here, and then let them settle. Let's come forward. We'll go ahead and we'll just set the props here off to the side. Taking the block, put it out by the top of the mat. We'll walk the knees back, coming into tabletop here. Getting the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to inhale, let the belly drop, let the heart, the gaze lift. Exhale slowly with the breath into a cat, drawing the belly up and in, gazing down, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale, nice and slow. As you inhale next, walking the hands one handprint further, gliding forward this time, inhaling, lifting head and heart. Exhale, rounding and coming back, not quite halfway down, hips toward the heels. Inhale, glide it forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, gliding forward, hands out again, another handprint, bringing those shoulders over the wrists. Inhale. Exhale, coming back and taking those hips towards your heels. Inhale, gliding it forward, maybe sinking the hips a little bit further down. Exhale, sinking it back, hips to heels. Inhale, one more time, coming forward. Let those hips drop, press the floor away gently, lifting the heart. And again, this is not something that's super strenuous. We're just getting a little bit of opening. Let the hips melt a bit. One more breath. Exhale, slowly take it back to a child's pose. Let the head melt down, arms reach out. Get a little length under those arms. Big breath here, taking that breath all the way up into the back of the lungs, the back of the heart. And as you exhale, release it out. We're going to inhale and bring ourselves forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, go ahead and lower down. Bring the elbows forward so they're underneath your shoulders. Relaxing the hips by swaying them side to side. We're going to take a gentle sphinx here. So we just want to press the floor away with the elbows and forearms. Draw those elbows back on and exhale and bring the heart forward a bit. Keeping the lower body completely relaxed and gazing out off the top of the mat. Just breathing here. Soft jaw. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to release. We're going to go ahead and use these rolls or your stack of towels, depending on what you have. We're going to place them so that as you lower down, they're going to come right underneath each front of the shoulder here. And we're going to let the forehead melt to the earth, and both hands are going to come back. You can turn the palms up to the sky. Once more, just go ahead and melt the hips down, give them a little shimmy shake. And then go ahead and bend the knees up and just gently circle your ankles. You can point and flex here. Do whatever feels good. Sometimes if you flex and just kind of rock the feet back, it helps release some of the tension in the shins and the calves. Keep that forehead melted on the floor here. And then letting the feet be still, we're going to just windshield wiper the shins back and forth. And while you do that, as the shins rock to the right, rock the gaze gently to the left. And then when the feet go to the left, just rock the head to the right. Rocking on the forehead here. Giving that little middle of the forehead a little massage. You can come to stillness. Gently release the legs out behind you. Let the whole body rest here for another cycle of breath. Inhaling nice and deep. And exhale, soften. We'll go ahead and we're just going to lift our head. We're going to move each little roll off to the side of the mat here. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to roll onto our backs. We're going to keep the knees bent here. And we're going to grab our block here, or your books. We're going to turn so that the block is in this position. If you have book blocks, you might want to lay a little towel over that for cushion, depending on how hard it is. But we're going to place this here. We're going to rest our neck, and we want to rest it right along the base of the skull here, that little ridge where the base of the skull meets the neck. So it might take a second or two to find that little sweet spot there. So we're just going to let the back of the head, base of the skull rest there. The neck gets a little long, just kind of draping off the block there. I'm going to bring these rolls down, and we're just going to slide them right up close to the hips, and you can let the knees fall open here, soles of the feet together. So this is just going to allow us to relax here, but have that support so that the legs just aren't dangling in space. So just let the arms relax by your sides. I'm going to take a breath here, big breath in, and exhale, let yourself release and soften. Another inhale here, and as you exhale, turn the gaze as far as it'll go comfortably over to the right. And then on another inhale, we're just going to start to draw the gaze back to center, but you're going to notice you're going to come along a thick band of tissue, and you'll feel it about halfway back. We're going to pause in that spot. And just begin to nod the head up and down a little bit. Maybe rock it side to side. And then just go ahead and let it rest there in stillness for a moment. Then go ahead and inhale, slowly bring the gaze back to center. And as you exhale, now turning the head all the way to the left, again, only as far as is comfortable. And then begin to draw the gaze back to center, searching out that nice thick band of tissue about halfway back. And once you find it, just like on the other side, maybe begin to nod the chin back and forth, up and down a little bit, maybe side to side. Just applying a little bit of nice little massage into that area. You're welcome to close your eyes here if that feels good. Just really experience the sensation there. Another moment just to be there still. And then draw the head back to center here. And we'll just stay here for another few moments. If it feels good to gently rock side to side, just maybe a few centimeters in each direction, or just let the head hang in stillness. Such a nice way to release tension in the neck here. And we're going to release this. We'll bring the arms up. And I'm just going to go ahead and take my block and put it on its lowest height and let my head rest there. If you'd like to take the block and remove it all the way and let the head rest back on the floor, that's absolutely fine. But do what's the most nurturing and comforting for you and your body at this moment. We're just going to take the hands to the outer thighs and gently draw those knees up. We're going to take the right knee first, draw it up, and we're going to take a gentle pigeon here. So cross the right ankle over the left knee, keeping a nice gentle flex in that right foot. We're going to draw it up, And again here, this is not, we are not going to end range of motion here. Just come to the edge of where you start to feel sensation in your hip. You can always grab the back of the thigh, or you can just hold on to the leg here. Again, because we're not really being aggressive here. This is gentle. And just maybe rock the knees side to side. We're not looking to energize here. We're just looking for some gentle opening to release those areas that collect tension during our day. Come to center, take a breath in, and exhale, just release, and we'll switch out. Left foot now, on over that right knee. Bring it to your little edge here, wherever you want to be, and maybe just start to rock. When you really get quiet here, you can, almost as if your body speaks to you, it tells you how you want to move here. Whether stillness is better, whether movement is better. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, just releasing down. We're just going to take our feet out to the edges of our mat. Knees are still bent here. As we breathe in, we'll exhale and then let the knees fall to the right. Again, maybe you want to put the little cushion on the outer thigh here. Really what we're working with is that left knee here. We're just gently sending the knee down towards that bottom right corner of the mat. And as you do that, and again, very gently, just a little slight sensation in the front of that thigh. Just pause as soon as you feel sensation. That's all we're going for tonight, or today, wherever you are in your day. As you inhale, we'll come back up and exhale it out the other side. Maybe again, using your little roll to support that outer left thigh. And we're just pressing gently that knee towards the left corner of the mat. Inhale back up. And as you exhale, draw each knee up into your chest. Give it a hug. Inhale, releasing out, hands on the knees. Exhale, draw in. Little wind relieving pose here, Apanasana. Inhale out. Exhale it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Go ahead and release. Send the feet up for a very gentle inversion. Knees are very soft. You can have a very generous bend in the knees here if you'd like. Just to get up, those feet up in the air just a little bit. This is very calming to the system. And again, maybe movement in the feet and ankles might feel good here. Or maybe you're feeling stillness is preferred, and that's okay. Just know what you need right here in this moment right now, because there's no wrong answer. Allow your own body's wisdom to guide you. Closing your eyes here. Feel the draining that happens as everything starts to relax back. When you're ready, we'll bend the knees even further, drawing the heels towards our hips. And we'll release the feet down, and we'll take those rolls, and I'm just going to kind of push them down towards my knees so that as I lengthen my legs out, the back of my knees are supported on those support of those little towel rolls here. If it's comfortable to have your head up on the block or release it back down, and we're just going to melt ourselves back. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, and pour the breath out as the whole back body melts into the floor here. Allow your awareness to rest on sensation, noticing all the different areas now, those places that were holding tension and were tight and gripping. And hopefully they're feeling a little more open, softer, and relaxed. And I'll leave you here in your nice Shavasana, laying here, just staying with your sensation of your body, the flow of your breath, and wishing you a beautiful and wonderful, peaceful evening. I hope this helped ease you into sleep tonight. So as I leave you here in your peaceful rest, please know that the love and light in me sees and honors that beautiful love and light in you. And until we meet again, thank you so very much for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.